Imperious Quartermaster here at Kyber Cave with my very special friend Dominic Pace. God, you're huge.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Absolutely, man. Hello to all your listeners, and appreciate all the support. We got a crazy summer ahead.
Yeah, so tell me why you're here in Fairfield, why I'm here in Fairfield.
Well, basically last year it was supposed to start off as about 15 to 20 different Comic-Cons. COVID came, and I said, well, even though it's a small side character, I said, let me go out and try to promote the character, and not only that, at the same time, support a lot of small businesses who were suffering and struggling at the time. They still are during this time. We resonated so well with the fan base, with the charitable organizations through the Star Wars universe, that not only a ton of fan art was created, also fan fiction was created as well for the character. To me, I thought that was a really solid message of support, that they want to see more of the character, but at the same time, I managed to raise $25,000 for small business, and also at the same time over $3,000 for charity. And I said, well, if I can do it again and continue to campaign the character, that's what I'm going to do. Spielberg, as we all know, he broke a little bit of the rules in terms of trespassing at the Universal Studios lot.
That's true. I just learned that the other day. I saw that on YouTube.
But at the same time, he was confident in his brand, he was confident in his talent, and he was also passionate that he'd be able to help the studio at one point to be prosperous. And look, we have to go out there and we have to get it ourselves. I think right now, a lot of the indoctrination or a little bit of the teachings is teaching our kids a lot of excuses. And for me, the one thing I want to teach my two sons is to believe in yourself and to work hard, create your own brand, even with the smallest of opportunities, and amazing things happen. So what ended up happening was 60 different comic book stores reached out, and we're on, I think, about number 57 or 56 right now of 60, which will end August 23rd in Boise, Idaho. And I just can't tell you how proud I am to go out there and support. I think there's a lot of parallels to Gekko. He is his own species, he's his own race. And a lot of times, even with bounty hunters, I think the parallel is you have to believe in yourself, and sometimes you can't follow the leader. So that's what we're doing. I think we have a sincere amount of confidence, but also at the same time, while we're working on our brand, we're also working to help others through this time. And I believe there is one studio that believes in the dark horse, that believes in somebody who follows their dreams, with all the odds stacked against them. And it's amazing when you're kind to people, when you give back, how much of an audience you end up resonating from that. And I think it's a beautiful story, and hopefully that studio will take credit there sooner than later.
Well, I can attest, being kind of with you on this journey, kind of from the beginning. I remember it was a little over a year ago. We were at Stockton Con. We were looking forward to your Comic-Con appearances, and I was amazed when that all went away. I thought, oh man, because I know you were. Let's be honest. This guy has. I'm just going to say. He can't hear me right now. Dominic has a heart of gold, honestly. And I know he was disappointed, and I know he was really looking forward to it, not because he has a big ego. He's a big guy, not a big ego. But because he wanted to be there for the fans, because the fans just overwhelmingly have embraced him from the beginning. We set up, the Lair of the Gekko page. Within 2 weeks, we had like 2,000 people on it.
Yeah.
And that love has gone coast to coast. So, the thing about it is that he really did go out. And I can tell you, as one of the admins of that page, the fans love Dominic. The fans embraced Dominic. The mayor of Sioux City, Iowa, gave him the key to the city not for being in Star Wars, but because he went out in the middle of a pandemic when a lot of us were scared to go anywhere. and he went out and he shared the joy of Star Wars with people. And I really hope that some people out there will take that into consideration, because what he's doing is the ultimate, in my opinion, as a Star Wars fan, being a good ambassador. And I can't tell you how proud I am of you and how happy I am to be here supporting you on this.
Thank you, Clint. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone. This has never been anything about going rogue. I think this is just something in terms of a performer being very passionate about their character, being passionate about the brand, and also showing the character. I think we've all been in situations to where we know what happens with just a simple cover letter. Whether you're trying to apply for Smith Barney or for Goldman and Sachs, I think the greatest thing that could resonate if you're trying to apply for those companies is to show them how you turned a penny stock into $1 million, as opposed to saying, hey, I think I can be an amazing part of this team, this elite team. So I think it's sort of the same in terms of parallel. We're hoping that that resonates within the studio, and we're hoping that we get that blessing for many years to come, and to be a full-time eternal ambassador for the Star Wars universe. But again, it's all in their hands. All I can do is show them. Jeffrey Tambor had this amazing advice in regards to auditions years ago. And he basically said, if I were given the opportunity, this is how I would do it. You talk to people and they say, well, if I was given $1 million, this is how I would do it. This is how I would spread the love. So this is Gekko's opportunity. This is Dominic Pace's opportunity. And I'm doing the best that I can to try to promote positivity. I think, especially in Hollywood and especially in our country right now, there's a lot of negative issues. And I think this is something that adds to the very rare sort of positivity to the country and to the Star Wars universe there.
Well, I agree. This is Imperious Quartermaster at the Kyber Cave with Dominic Pace, and we'll see you soon.
Welcome, brother.